Hi everyone, this is Tina. Welcome back to my channel. First I want to apologize for not having my Saturday morning makes video up on Saturday. I had some stuff going on. My husband was off. We went out to eat, things like that, you know. So now I'm going to be sharing my Saturday morning makes even though it is Monday. So let's get started. The first couple things that I used I'll share with you, and then I'll show you the cards I made, okay? All right, so I used my kit from the Not Too Shabby shop. I used some ephemera from these two packs and from the, both paper pads. And this was a monthly subscription from Not Too Shabby. If you want to get in on it, I'll try to leave the link down below where you can join the club. And you would get a package every month. And this was this month's package with these beautiful paper pads. And I did show them once before, and then I also used, like I said, I used the ephemera that came with them. Okay, I used the Luna collection. This is the Prima this year's Luna collection on one of my cards, and I paired it with this P13 paper because I thought it really went good together, and that was on one of my cards. I used this paper. I've had this a long time. It was from Tuesday Morning from 2017. It's just the Halloween colors, but the papers are kind of like thick. They're embossed. So I used that. I also used a couple pieces of paper out of this, and this is the Halloween paper from CC Designs. And this, I've had this for a while too. I don't know. There's no date on it. I'm not sure when I got this, but I've had it for a while. So I used this paper. This was a random piece of paper in my stash that had all these words. So I took it as 12 by 12 and I cut all the words apart. So I used lots of these Halloween creepy words. I used these jelly bean soup stars. And for dies, I used this fence die, which I got on AliExpress. I used MFT banner dies. I used these Stitch Basic edges, so this makes an edge. So I used that on a few of my cards. Gina Marie cross stitched die set. Gina Marie circle cross stitch die set. This I got from Ali. It's a Shaker Witch's hat, but the only thing I used from this collection, or this set, is the bat. Okay. And then I used this Hocus Pocus Greeting Farm special edition. I used this and colored up a bunch of witches, and that's what's on my cards. This is no longer available at Greeting Farm, but I did see that there is some on eBay, and they're going for $50 on eBay. That's about what I paid for mine, but I did the pre-order. So you can't buy this at Greeting Farm, but if you really want it, you can look over on eBay, and I think they're still there for $50. Just put in Hocus Pocus Greeting Farm, okay, and it will come up. So here's some images I stamped. I didn't color yet, so I have some extras there. All right, let's move all this stuff out of the way. And let's share my cards. Okay, so the first one with the witch is this one here. Isn't she super cute? I colored with Copics. And with this card, I used the paper from Jamie's shop from the Not Too Shabby. Here's one of those words I told you I cut apart. And then I did put some enamel dots on there. I just think it's so super cute. And then here's the inside. And then I signed the back. Okay, so that's one card. Here's another. And this one is so spooky. And I absolutely love it. Gigi loves it too. So I had to make a second one for Gigi. So this paper in the background was part of a 12 by 12 paper pad, and it had these spooky trees, and it had the little dots like a night sky. So I cut that from the 12 by 12 perfectly to fit this card. And then here's the little witch, color with Copics. Here's the fence die that I used. And then there's another Halloween sentiment that was in that pack. And for the circle, this was the Gina Marie cross stitch circle. And what I did was I blended some oxide inks, and I used Seedless Preserve in the middle, and that would be your purple. And then I used Chip Sapphire for the outside edge. Then I sprayed some water and then pat it with a paper towel. This way it gives you that look of the little bumps in it. And then when I was done with the card, I decided I was going to put glossy accents on the bat. There's the bat from that witch's hat set. And I also put little stickles all around the dots so they would sparkle in the sky. Also stickles around the circle part. Super cute. I'm just loving these little witches. And then there's the inside, and of course I signed. All right, so that's the second card. Here's the one that I used the Luna paper for. This was another witch that I made, and this was the Luna collection from that paper. I thought it was perfect for this little witch. And then when I did the background, I did the cross stitch rectangle in the background. Then the cross stitch circles. I did 2 layers with this bright, this pink, oh God, what is that? The gingham. And that came from that little P13 paper pad, that one there. This peach color around the outside was just a piece of paper I took from my stash and kind of matched it up with the little pumpkins. I had to cut just a small edge of this off so it would fit. Here's a trick or treat tag from the Luna collection, and I put a little bit of matching yarn or whatever it is here. And then I put the black bow, and then here's some enamel dots up here. Excuse me just a second. River, come. She's chewing the edges of my boxes. So if you guys buy a D-stash from me and you get the edges all bit up, that's what it is. I don't know. She has a blast in my closet. Okay, so here's the inside, and it says Fright Night. And then there's my signature in the back, and I did add a few little scraps back there that had spider webs on them. So that's that one, and that's using the Luna. All right, one more with the witches, and that's this one here. And here on this card, I used the polka dot paper was in my stash. I used the cross-stitched circle set again. Here's where I used that edge set. And I just did this. It has a stitching and a scallop, and it goes down and over this way. And that's an edge set. A bunch of little words from the cut-aparts. It says broom, ghost, cauldron, witch, and spell. And then I filled it with those little stars. Color with Copics. She's just the cutest little girl. And then here's the inside. And there's the back. I don't know what's going on with my voice, you guys. It's just breaking up. I'm not sick or anything, so I don't know what's going on. So there's all the witches that I colored and created cards with. And then here are 2 cards that I made with Jamie's paper and her ephemera. So here's one. These were so awesome, so easy to put together because of the ephemera that's in the packs. I did use the My Favorite Things stitched banner here. And then the pumpkin spice, everything that was included in the set. And then here's that edge die I used with the scallop and the stitch here. And then I just kind of organized the ephemera pieces, you know, in a grouping here. I love the little cup. I used some enamel dots. And then here's the inside. So I brought another ephemera piece inside. Here's that edge die again. And then up here, you have plenty of room to write, or even over here. So that's one card that I made with Jamie's kit. And here's the other one. And this is my final and last card. And this one I used the other ephemera collection. So one is kind of like your dark oranges and browns. The other paper collection is with the pinks. So I used the edge here. This is the ephemera that I grouped. Pop this one up. That's just like this one. I popped the cup up. And then here's a warm, cozy hello. And then here's the inside. And there's the edge die again. And that's the back. And excuse the noise, little miss has a bone, a big bone that she carries around, and she keeps dropping it on the floor. So these are my cards that I created. I wanted to share them with you. I'm sorry again that it didn't make it for Saturday Morning Makes, but I am going to label this video as a Saturday Morning Makes, even though I'm filming it on a Monday. So I hope you like my cards, everybody. Please thumbs up. I always appreciate it. Subscribe if you're not. Thank you so much for all of my subscribers and supporters that already been here with me. I really, truly appreciate each and every one of you. And we will see you again in the next video. Bye, everybody.